is a truth universally acknowledged that readers read faster on ebooks. But is that really the truth? I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out if readers really do read faster on an ebook versus a physical book. But we're gonna have some rules to this. Rule number one is we have to read from the same genre. If you prefer one genre to the other, that could possibly affect the reading speed, so we have to have the same genre. And two, we're going to read around the same page count. We don't affect the timing of everything. My hypothesis right now is that I will read faster on my Kindle. I feel like I always read faster on my Kindle. I'm not completely sure if that's true, but in my brain, I read faster on a Kindle. So let's go test and see which one I read faster on. Hello, we're gonna start with the physical book first. I'm going to start A Dark Forgetting by Kristen Cicerelli. This is the same author who wrote the Heartless Hunter duology. This is also my book club pick with my friend Janelle. This is 404 pages, so pretty good size. I feel like I read about 50 pages an hour, or around there. I think I'm going to read this for 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. Okay, 8 hours. That's my estimate. So almost a whole day of me reading this book. I could also probably get this in like 6 or 7. That was unintentional. I have no idea what this book is about, but let's get started. We are 32 minutes. See, proof. I think I'm reading this a tiny bit faster than I thought I was going to, because what the actual is happening? I'm so confused with this world building already. What this book is about is we're following our main character Emmeline, who is a singer, and I guess every time she sings, there's like this woods, and like the wood, what? Her grandpa goes missing, got kidnapped by the Wood King. She's trying to go to his palace to save him. That's where I'm at right now. The world is already just so not explained, like, at all. Emmeline already is pissing me off. She is making stupid ass choices, and like, I get it, it's her grandpa, she wants to save him. She has no plan. She doesn't know how to get there. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't even know if that's actually where he's at. Like, she has no plan. From the back of the book, it says that she's going to make a deal, I guess, with the Wood King, and for her grandfather's freedom is her voice. Little does she know, she stumbles into a curse that threatens the very existence of this eerie world where she's now trapped. She's gonna fall hopelessly in love with this guy. Literally, what? I'm finding it to be very choppy, not explained well. We're getting a lot of, oh, this is what this means. Hey, this is this. Hey, I mentioned this one thing. That's what this is. And it's like, yeah, but like, what are you talking about? It's like telling me the story in a way that I should already know. Let's keep reading, I guess. I just got to page 101. I have been reading for an hour and 8 minutes. Honestly, I think the reason why it's taking me a little bit faster is because I just don't really care. I think that's what it is. I am not having high hopes about this book for me. It's really fast, but it's almost too fast. Like, explain some of the things that are happening. Or it's like a info dump kind of thing, like, duh, this is what this is. You should know this, dummy, stupid. I don't know what the hell is happening half the time. Obviously, I get the basic plot of like what is happening, but the whole world building of everything is so poorly executed. I just really, honestly, I have nothing good to say about this book. It's just pissing me off. I hate her. She's dumb as. He betrays you in the end. What did it mean? What do you think it means, bitch? She's mad at him for lying to her because it sounded like to me he was trying to protect her. How he lied to her. She's in this forest trying to find her grandpa, right? She literally almost dies because of this like shiftling thing. I don't know. He kills it for her and he's like, are you stupid? Why are you out here? Go home. Like, she's like, no, I need to find the Wood King. I need to find him and find my grandpa. And he's like, no, bitch, you need to go home. She's like, no. And so he finally is like, get on a horse and I'll take you to see the Wood King, okay? And so she does. They end up back at her house and he drops her off and she's like, you told me you would take me there. And he's like, no, why would I take you there? Dumb. I'm just getting more mad. Her inner monologue pisses me off. She's so stupid. Time check. Update check. I am officially halfway through A Dark Forgetting. Keep forgetting that. I've been reading for almost 2.5 hours. I've been speeding through. I still don't really like it. I have one new theory now that I think may be happening, and honestly, it's kind of a slay theory. I won't say it just in case you do want to read this. Just go ahead and explain it, and if I'm right, I'll just bleep it out, and if not, I'll just put it in. My theory is that that's what I think is happening. This whole setup has been so weird. The story has been told so weird in my brain. But time-wise, 2.5 hours already being halfway through this book is wild to me. Although I do think the pages, like the words, are kind of big. So I feel like I'm just flying through this one. Although I have been reading a lot recently. Maybe my reading speed just went up. I don't know. Because when you read more, you get faster at reading. That's proven. I think. I'm not trying to read fast either, by the way. I'm genuinely just reading. I'm reading it faster than I thought. So, slay. Called it. Okay, I'm gonna have to bleep all of what I said out, but I knew it. I called it. I called it. I called it. I'm done. I finished. Would you look at that? I just finished A Dark Forgetting. That took me, honestly, a lot shorter than I thought. It took me 4 hours and 17 minutes and 31 seconds and 0.07 milliseconds. Is that what that is? Is that what this part is? A millisecond? I don't know. Getting into the later half of this book, I didn't hate it as much. I kind of started connecting a little bit to the romance, just like a tiny bit, because we find a little bit of like a twist, I guess, but with this romance, which I kind of knew what the twist was, but you even get like another twist upon that, which kind of is a little bit more intriguing. I still just like didn't fully care. I'm still not like, oh my god, they're my new favorite couple. Like, I just like didn't get to that point. All of the fantasy aspects of this are just not explained very well. The story as a whole, it's very jumbled up. I think it's very fast paced, but I think it's almost too fast paced. It's almost to the point where it's like, hold on, let's explain what's happening here first before we delve into this. The chapters are very short. The scenes are very short. Like I said, nothing's really explained. That's why I never connected to it. And also our main character, Emmeline, you just don't know anything about her. She pissed me off so many times where I was like, why are you doing that? I guess this book is just a lot of assumptions that you should know what's going on. So that's why it's not explained, which I think is stupid. This really just like did not land for me. Oh, I just spit everywhere. Ew, sorry. Waterworks. I think overall, two stars or even maybe 1.5. I hate to say 1.5, but honestly, I don't know if I would give this a full 1 star, because did I absolutely hate everything? No. But I didn't like a lot. 1.5. I really just did not like this. Let's stop talking about her. So I have a little bit of a debacle for what we should read for the Kindle. Frost by C.N. Crawford. I read the Avalon Tower series by them and I really liked it. And this one I think is around 350 pages. So not completely 400. So we would have to read another book for 50 more pages. We could read Direbound by Sable Sorensen. I think that one's 500 pages. We'd have to stop so I wouldn't give you a complete review. But let me know what you think. Not that you will, actually you won't be able to tell me. I'm like, poll now. I'm like, you can't. I've already filmed this. I already read it. But I think I'm going to read Frost first just because I can read a complete book in that time. It took me 4 hours or 4.5 hours to read A Dark Forgetting. My guess for this one is that it's going to take me probably 4 hours again. That's my guess. On Kindle, it always tells you like your typical time of like reading things. It says it's going to take me 6 hours and 31 minutes to finish. We'll see if that is accurate. Let's test it out and let's get reading. There's a dachshund mentioned in this. I have a dachshund. On page 49 and we have read for 34 minutes. But so far, I'm liking it. We are following our main character Ava, who is a fae in the human world. She kind of has been outcasted from the fae world. The king of this fae world is getting married. He is trying to find a bride and there's going to be like this tournament for all the brides. But his catch is he can't fall in love with someone or that person dies. So he needs to find a wife because I guess something like their fae world is like he doesn't have as much magic for the world if he's married and something. I really don't know. And I'm gonna assume that he wants her to join the tournament or try to go ahead and marry him because he's not gonna ever fall in love with her. Something like that. We have two perspectives. We have Ava's perspective and then the king's perspective. I'm gonna keep reading. I literally have been laying like this. I'll show you. This is like the best way to read for Kindle is like laying down, blanket up here to your chin and reading like this. It's the best. If I have anything else to add, I'll see you. I'm on page 104 of Frost and it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get to that spot. What this is low-key kind of giving me, it is reminding me a lot of The Rose Bargain. I just recently read that. This trial and like you're fighting for the prince's hand and the girl whoever wins is gonna be the next queen and like that's the vibe, okay? Bachelor, because like they're filming like a reality TV show about this tournament and like the humans were like, we'll pay you like $150 million an episode, which that's crazy. Is that how much they make on The Bachelor? That would be wild. I like it, but like I don't super care either. It's like fine. Let's see if like the next hour I will be done with this book. Finished Frost, and it took me 3 hours and 37 minutes to finish. This book is a whopping 311 pages. It was not as long as I was anticipating. I thought it was going to be around 350. It definitely took me longer to finish that book than it was to finish A Dark Forgetting. And this book, I really liked it. I don't think there's anything super special about this book, but I think it was fun. It was good for what I wanted it to give. I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. Like I said, I think there's nothing like super special about this, but I did like it and I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun for what it was. 3.5 hours is really not that bad, I feel like, for a 300-page book. Since my physical book was 400 pages and this one was only 300, I'm gonna read another 100 pages of a Kindle book. I think I honestly just might read the second book. This is a duology, so I may just start, I don't know what the second book is called. Ambrosia. I might just go ahead and read that. You know what? Might as well. We're already in this world. I feel like I'm probably gonna get done 4.5 hours is my guess, is when I'm going to finish it. Let's get reading. Page 102 of Ambrosia. Everything in total took me 4 hours and 25 minutes to get to 400 pages, or around 400 pages on my Kindle. So I think I technically read faster on my physical book and not on my Kindle. There's like different factors go into everything, like with your reading speed, how engrossed are you into the story, how big are the words, if it's good, you know what I mean? I'm actually really surprised I read like pretty fast, but I read about the same 400 pages on my Kindle versus physical. It was about the same. Okay, also before I go, let's talk a little bit about Ambrosia. Honestly, I'm not liking it. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of been doing the same thing over and over and over. I won't tell you what happens necessarily, but they kind of go into like a different world, I guess. They get caught and then they get released and then they're caught again, and now it's like, okay, they're probably gonna get out of it again, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I don't know if I'm going to finish it, we'll see. I liked Frost, but like this one, like to see the end of it all, I'm like, I don't think I really care. I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen. Experiment done. In conclusion, do I read faster on an e-reader than a physical book? Not really. I read about the same pace no matter what, and I always read faster when I don't care about a book. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!